mga pulis mismo, meron ko mga video, nag-hit ng shabu. Nababalitaan natin yan. Karamihan yung sa mga drug enforcement. In fact, as high as Colonel, huling-huli sa video, nagsashabu. So dapat, meron tayong hindi lang yearly, dapat quarterly and properly supervised. Baka naman yung na binibigay niya, baka tinitimbrahan, oy, bukas magdadrug test ka natural, hindi magdadrugs ng tao. Kasi alam na, he knows better. Hindi siya magdadrugs. Dapat random. At dapat hindi taga-unit ninyo ang gagawa. Dapat from outside. Independent. And then binabantay niya pag-ihi niya.
So let's proceed with the presentation of Colonel Malinaw pertaining to the first case, Camilion case. You have the floor.
May I proceed, Mr. Chair?
Yeah, go ahead. You have the floor.
Thank you to the chairman of this committee, Senator Ronald De La Rosa, to the members, Senator Francis Tolentino, sir, Senator Petulpo, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'm Police Colonel Jacinto Malinaw, the Regional Chief of the CIDG-4A, and we are tasked in coordination with the Proper A in the conduct of the investigation, the case of missing person, Camilion. Next, please. Allow me to take you back, sir, to the date, time, and place of occurrence. The incident happened, or he was based on statement given to us. Catherine last left their house at around 6 p.m. of October 12, 2023 in Barangay Rilio, Tuwi, Batangas. On board her driven metallic gray Nissan Juke with plate number NEI 2990. Next slide. As to the profile of the missing person, Catherine Manguera Camilion, shown are the personal details of the victim, one of which he was crowned as the grand winner of Binibining Batangas Quarantine in Batangas City in 2020, and at the same time, she was also a freelance writer at Barisong Channel, an online broadcast based in Batangas Province. As to the profile of the suspects, Police Major Alan De Castro, who is already dismissed from the service, also a resident of Barangay Tuyon-Tuyon in Tuwi, Batangas, isang locality lang po sila, and is a former deputy of the Provincial Drug Enforcement Unit of Batangas Police Provincial Office. Next. Another suspect.
Sorry, Drug Enforcement Unit.
Drug Enforcement
Thank
Unit.
you. Proceed po. Sorry.
Yes, sir. The second suspect is Mr. Jeffrey Magpantay, alias Jeffoy. He is the known driver, personal driver of Alan Magpantay.
Civilian.
Yes, sir. Civilian, sir. Next slide. Okay. As to the witnesses, we have invited several witnesses. Firstly, the family members of the family of the Camilion, Mrs. Rosario Camilion, Ching Camilion, his friend, also a former beauty pageant contestant, Miss Vanessa Baracchio, and several witnesses. For our actions taken.
May dalawang, sinabi na may dalawang, apat sila lahat kasi dapat ang suspect, di ba? May dalawang unidentified?
Tatlo, sir.
Tatlo pa?
Tatlo, sir. Tatlo sila, sir. Alan De Castro, Major Jeffoy Magpantay, and one unidentified.
One unidentified?
Yes, sir.
Hindi nyo na-identify?
Hindi pa, sir. Hindi pa, sir.
Hindi pa?
Yes, sir.
Hindi.
Sir, for our actions taken, next slide. On October 27, sir, 2023, the case was turned over to CIDG-4A based on the resolution from the Proper A Regional Committee on Missing and Found Person. So it was signed by the members of the committee to pave way for the conduct of an independent investigation since at that time, the primary person of interest is a member of Proper A in the person of Police Major Alan De Castro. Shown is the resolution of said turnover, sir, to CIDG-4A. Next slide. On October 28, sir, dahan-dahan mo lang muna. On October 28 back, On October 28, sir, we immediately created the special investigation and tracker teams since we are tasked to lead the investigation based on the resolution by the RCMFP Proper A Camilion. On October 28, sir, we immediately coordinated with the family of Camilion, especially from Mrs. Rosario and the sister of the victim, taking of their statements. Please click the October 28. So those are the established facts, sir, of the statement given to us by the Mrs. Camilion and Miss Ching Camilion. It was established that on October 12, Catherine asked permission from her mother that she will go report to Balisong Channel in Batangas City. Catherine allegedly left the residence driving the SUV, Nissan Juke with plate number NEI 2990 at around 7:26 of October 12. Of same date, Rosario received a text coming from Catherine informing that she was at Centro Mall in Lemery, Batangas. At around 8:30, again, the mother, Miss Rosario, received a phone call coming from the victim that she was at the Patron gas station in Bawan, Batangas. On October 13, based on their statements, they did not receive any call or text coming from the victim. Ito na po yung nag-alala yung family sir na nawala na si Catherine. Next. On October 29, we started our backtracking with the assistance of the Regional Anti-Cybercrime Unit 4A. Please click the October 29. So based on the initial CCTV footages extracted by the Batangas PPO, sir, minarapat namin balikan mismo yung lugar at para ma-extract properly yung CCTV footages coming from the different sources, especially those CCTV placed along the road na dinaanan po ng ating biktima. Back. Okay, on October 31, we also posted, nanawagan po kami through social media, and that of Proper A, sir, posting of missing person. We encourage the citizens of Calabarzon to help us for any information that may
Mr. Chair,
aid us.
excuse me.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Gaano pa ako kahaba itong presentation nyo kasi gigil na ako magtanong eh. Would that take another 10-15 minutes?
Maybe less, sir. Bilisan ko na lang, sir.
Sige, go ahead.
Yes, sir. So I'll just touch the...
Diretso ka na lang, Jack, sa kwan.
Mr. Chair, ito na po. Alam ko naman yung ginawa nyo at alam ko yung hindi nyo ginawa.
Yes, sir.
Number one question. Drug Enforcement Unit yung naka-assigned. Siguro ito sa NAPOLCOM, sa hiring process, sa hierarchy ng PNP. So, yung mga naka-assign sa anti-drugs unit, wala ba kayong ginagawang regular na drug test sa mga operatiba ninyo, lifestyle check to make sure na sila hindi napasok doon sa binabantayan nila o doon sa kanilang trabaho, hindi na sila mismo ang gumagawa ng kalokohan? Tulad nitong si Major De Castro. So nag-una kayo ba may ginawang regular drug test dito sa taon to? Sir?
Your Honor, based on the records of PRO4A, we are almost 100% complete doon sa drug testing activity na ginagawa namin.
Okay, when was the last time you did a drug test to this guy, Major De Castro? On record.
If you will allow me, Your Honor, I will submit the record regarding the drug testing of
prior
Major
to the
De
commission of the crime, when was the last time na he undergo a drug test? Not only Major De Castro, but all the members of his unit.
May I request the Chief of the Crime Lab of 4A2 please answer the question? Sila po sir ang nagkakandak po sa ng drug test.
Sige
Yes. Go ahead.
Good morning, sir.
po. Sir, direct to the point.
Sir, the last drug test for Police Major De Castro was January 11 of 2023 from Batangas.
January 11, 2023.
Yes, sir.
And prior to that,
That was for the year 2023, sir.
so you do this annually
Yes, sir.
as opposed to dapat quarterly?
The 25% po, sir, ng buong strength po, dapat ma-drug test po sila.
Kasi Mr. Chair, why I asked that question? Maraming beses na sa aking programa, even the times yung T3, wanted sa radyo, na kung saan yung mga pulis mismo, meron ko mga video, nag-hit ng shabu. Nababalitaan natin yan. Karamihan yung sa mga drug enforcement. In fact, as high as Colonel, huling-huli sa video, nagsashabu. So dapat, meron tayong hindi lang yearly, dapat quarterly and properly supervised. Baka naman yung ihi na binibigay niya, baka tinitimbrahan, oy, bukas magdadrug test ka natural, hindi magdadrugs yung tao. Kasi alam na, he knows better. Hindi siya magdadrugs. Dapat random. At dapat hindi taga-unit ninyo ang gagawa. Dapat from outside. Independent. And then binabantay niya pag-ihi niya. Nasusunod ba yung ganung procedure, Colonel?
Yes, sir. For the information of everyone, meron pong procedures ang forensic group, yung crime laboratory dati, to conduct drug testing annually. So tama sir yung sabi ni RD, 100% po ang aming drug testing. As a matter of fact, sir, our regional director, Police Brigadier General Kenneth Lucas, also conducted
Nandun na po ako, sir, annually. Ang suggestion ko, dapat
yes, sir.
pag sa Drug Enforcement Unit, quarterly and properly supervised. Can we ask the NAPOLCOM people who are present to make it mandatory at random? Wag po yung, kasi alam ko naman na sinasabihan sila, oy, magkakaroon ng drug test mamaya. Natural, si police mag-absent. Hindi siya magda-drugs. Two days siya maglilib. After 2 days, clear na yung ihi niya. Or kuminsan, gagamitin niya yung ihi ng kanyang kasamahan. Urine, di ba? Urine lang yan.
Yung paggamit ng ibang ihi, malabo mangyari yan ngayon dahil yung meron talaga nagbantayan doon sa CR habang umiihi sila.
Okay.
Di binabantayan talaga yun ng
And may I suggest, Mr. Chair, kasi yung sa shabu, huwag ka lang gumamit ng ilang araw, burado na yung, clean na yung ihi mo. Why don't we use hair follicle test? Can we do that? Kasi pag hair follicle, alam ko, Mr. Chair, buwan months, matitration.
Ano bang pinaka-technology na alam nyo sa crime lab na mas mabigat pa kaysa mas accurate kaysa
Sir, currently, we are doing the drug testing using the urine because of the mass number of personnel that to be conducted. But we will further look for that.
So what's available sa crime lab aside sa anong available test ninyo for
for a while,
drug test?
for a while, sir.
Ah.
May I talk with the chemist?
Mga hari-hari nyo sa crime lab dyan.
Sir,
Yes.
hindi nyo narinig yung hair follicle test? Ignorante po kayo doon sa technology na yan? Hair
Sir.
follicle test?
Sir,
Have you heard of
actually,
it,
sir, may I ask my
Oh,
chemist
come
here?
on. Forensic po kayo, sir. Hindi nyo alam. Have you heard of hair follicle test?
Yes, sir, we have, sir.
Okay. Kaya nga, kung narinig nyo yan, wala ba kayong ganong technology sa PNP na hair follicle ang itetest nyo, especially sa mga operatibo natin na nag-handle ng mga sensitive positions, tulad nitong Drug Enforcement Unit?
Sinong hire sa'yo sa crime lab na may alam about hair follicle test? Available ba yan na technology sa crime lab natin? No?
No, sir, actually. But
No. Pero you're aware of that particular technology?
yes, sir, I'm just looking for our chemist just to explain how the hair strands are used for drug testing, sir.
Okay, sige,
We
Mr.
have,
Chair, nahirapan sila.
Police
Sige.
Major Rosales, our chemist.
Saan,
Okay.
saan siya? Pakibilis.
Meron kayong ganong technology po? Kung wala, it's about time siguro the PNP should acquire that kind of technology. Sa ngayon, ang pagkakalam ko, Mr. Chair, pinapadala ata sa abroad kasi we don't have that technology yet. Ang pagkakalam ko po. Pero why don't we acquire that kind of technology? Bigyan natin sa NBI, bigyan natin sa PNP, bigyan natin sa PDEA para makatulong sa ating mga taga-law enforcement, di ba? Sa proseso ng pag-identify ng mga gumagamit ng drugs. Kasi alam ko hair follicle test, it goes back up to 3 or even 6 months.
Alam mo yan?
I may present Police Major Rosales, our chemist of forensic group, sir. RFU for A.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm Police Major Joanne Rosales, forensic chemist presently assigned at Rizal Provincial Forensic Unit in Taytay, Rizal. At present, Your Honor, hindi pa po ginagawa sa PNP forensic group ang hair follicle examination, but our good director very gusto po niya na masimulan na magawa ang examination ng drug test using hair follicles. In fact po, meron na pong, pino-formulate na po yung procedure na pwede nating sundan para unti-unti pong masimulan na magkaroon ng hair follicle examination.
Meron na kayo available technology dyan?
Sa ngayon po, procedure po yung inaayos and yung sistema kung paano po siya gagawin. Pero eventually po, meron naman pong mga machine na pwedeng gamitin para po sa test na yun.
So, Mr. Chair, we have that technology. Okay.
Yes.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, sir.
Very sure.
Yes, sir.
So, kung meron tayong ganung technology, thank you very much. Dapat pati NBI magkaroon, PDEA. So, that's one way na to determine kung yung ating mga operatiba ay matitino pa rin, especially mga naka-assign sa Drug Enforcement Unit. We should do this. Kung nandito yung PNP, nandito sa yung NAPOLCOM, this should be a requirement. Dapat ito hindi annually, random, and then quarterly. Okay na tayo dyan. Number 2, ito pong, Mr. Chair, itong Major De Castro, para sa akin, sobrang pagka-guilty ng taong ito. Because nung makakuha ng DNA doon sa sakyan na na-recover sa victim, no, sasakyan na supposedly yun yung sinakyan ng victim, may blood na sa DNA test, yun talaga ang blood ng victim doon sa loob ng sakyan. And then the PNP were trying to convince Major De Castro magpa-DNA test kasi meron 3 hair strands ata doon, several hair strands. And tinurn down niya.